If you start talking to people about making videos just at a coffee meeting with a bunch of other professionals, someone is almost bound to say, well, why don't you just use your cell phone? I mean, come on, it's got a great sensor. And then the question comes to me, can you really shoot good quality videos on a cell phone? Short answer, yes. Long answer, yes. But you really need to be aware of the problems, because after you use this for one afternoon, you'll start hitting some roadblocks. And I wanted to share some of those with you now so they don't surprise you later. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Michael Bruner of Brogan Video. Long story short, it does work. I think it was 10 years ago, I took the newest iPhone, which at that time was only recording in HD, and I attached it to a tripod next to a DSLR shooting video. And we compared the two and see if we could match the color, and the solution was yes, they matched. They matched well enough that I could have a cell phone on the side shooting a wide view of an interview, and I could have a really nice DSLR with a really good lens doing a close-up at the same time. We didn't have a lot of use to do that at the time. I've used it a couple of times since with other cameras, but long story short, they've just gotten better since then. And of course, we all know the great specs and everything that they offer. Many of them can be questionable, but in short, yes, you absolutely can. The quality that you get now is absolutely good enough, and you can go ahead and do it if you want. But keep listening. One of the biggest problems with just depending on a cell phone is you still need good audio gear. Now, there's bundles that you can buy that include Bluetooth connected earbuds and microphones that you can attach to people. And honestly, just using your classic wired earbuds many times is enough. But if you're interviewing other people, if it's a noisy environment, you're going to need professional audio gear. You're going to need dedicated stuff that you can control. Not like this. This is all automatic. And you need the proper audio gear because, long story short, your cell phone does not have a great big microphone on it. And you need it. It doesn't have a windscreen. And people will forgive video that doesn't look quite right, but they will never forgive bad audio. Nobody likes the videos where the person holding it is not sure what they're doing, or they're a little jerky, or they're just shaking it around all over the place. Long story short, if you're doing something that includes someone talking to the camera, you need a tripod. You can't just set it up on a table. That doesn't cut it anymore. It's always shooting right up their nose. You need a tripod to get the camera at a decent distance. It's stable and it's at eye level. It's not a big ask. I mean, there's plenty of very small tripods that you can use, but it's absolutely essential. Another pro tip is the use of lenses and filters. Now, in photography, those get really expensive. They can be very big and the effects are very impressive. But on a cell phone, they're far more limiting. You always want to use one of the set lenses on the cell phone, because if you zoom in any way, no matter how good they say the quality is, you're going to be losing image quality. You're going to be making it look noisier and just not as good. And many effects, they may look cool, but many times they're not reversible. So if somebody's skin gets way too red, way too dark, or way too noisy, you might not be able to undo that. So if you're shooting a really fun video that you're going to post immediately, by all means, dial in the effect exactly the way you want it. But if you're filming something that you want to save and you want to use again in the future, you're doing yourself a huge favor by using the basic lenses and not using any filters. The last thing to know is the settings. This is something where I always do it. I know a lot of people don't, but I go into the app, the camera, whatever it is, and I look at what the quality settings are, how big are the images going to be, what the bit rate is, and I learn what each of those means so that I know exactly what I'm getting. Long story short, you should mostly go for the highest quality setting if you have the space on your phone to take it. But there's so many little details to keep in mind. Interoperability between different systems, and these are the kind of questions that I love to answer. So if you have any other questions, I'd love to talk to you about them. Please feel free to contact me, Michael Bruner at Brogan Video. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. I'm Michael Bruner of Brogan Video. Remember, at its best, video is a tool for genuine communication between people, as it should be. So, get out there and share your heart.